This is the old me, and this is how my weekends used to look like. Nothing adventurous, maybe a bit boring, right?
But that's until I got myself an SUV.
And not just any SUV, but an SUV that transformed my lifestyle and opened the gateways for adventure. Welcome home, Mahindra Thar Roxx. This is how my weekends look like nowadays, full of travel, exploration, and adventure. And the plan for today is to visit Jaipur, a quick dash to the city, just see some special monuments, and make it home back by dinner. Once out of the home, very soon I was on the Delhi Mumbai Expressway, a crown jewel in India's fast paced infrastructure growth. The smooth surface quality of the road meant that one could go fast, especially once the main part of the expressway starts, where the speed limit is 120 kilometers per hour. However, I was still wondering if the ride would be comfortable at that speed. Well, there was only one way to find out. And surprisingly, the Thar Roxx, despite its size, accelerated effortlessly to 120 km per hour and still had a lot more power in reserve. The smoothness of the engine at low as well as high speeds left me super impressed. While the Thar Roxx happily munched the miles, I still needed to fuel myself, and that meant a quick pit stop and some food. As I pulled into the parking lot, the Thar Roxx stood out in terms of its majestic presence, and onlookers too couldn't help admiring it. With my tummy full, I was back on the highway, and the rest of the journey was done in comfort owing to the spacious and feature-loaded cabin of the Thar Roxx. I made it to Jaipur soon, and navigating through the dense traffic was where the effortless driving of the Thar Roxx really paid off. My next stop was the Hawa Mahal, a building known for its timeless design that not just looks great, but is functionally brilliant too, much like the design of the Thar Roxx. Next up on the itinerary was the City Palace, where architectural brilliance is in abundance all around, no matter where you lay your eyes upon. Moving away from the walled city in Jaipur, I travelled to the famous Jaigarh Fort. Which is known for never being conquered. And one of the reasons for this glorious history is this: the Jaiwan Cannon, also known as the largest cannon in the world. It's said that the Jaiwan was fired only once, and the place where the shell landed turned into a crater and thereafter into a lake. As I dove deeper into the history of the fort, the sun was close to ending its shift for the day, and that meant it was time to move, making my way through some scenic and winding roads down to the city. Soon I was back on the way to Delhi, and the journey gave me time to think what makes the Thar Roxx so special, and why did it transform my sedate lifestyle to an adventure-seeking one. And the simple reason why I'm a fan of the Thar Roxx is that it's not just a vehicle. It's not just a vehicle that takes you from point A to point B in good style. It's got so much more character than that. It looks good. It's got incredible capability, not just off-road. We all know what the Thar is capable of in terms of off-roading, and the Thar Roxx just builds on those capabilities. But the on-road dynamics that the Thar Roxx offers is something that is truly impressive, and that's what makes the Thar Roxx so unique. its ability to conquer off-road terrain, but at the same time behave like a premium SUV on road. That's the versatility which makes it different from any of its rivals. And that's what allows you to change your lifestyle. And that is what has transformed my lifestyle, my weekends, from being the lazy, boring ones that you saw at the start. Not anymore. I go out, I don't have to plan, I don't have to think about the route, I don't have to think about the road conditions. I am not worried about long distance driving because I know how comfortable the cabin of the Thar Roxx is. I don't need to worry about connectivity because of all the tech and features. So all in all, the Thar Roxx is an SUV that will not just keep you happy in terms of sheer performance, but I could talk for long about how the engine performs, how the brilliant suspension works, how the other mechanical and electronics work. But that's not the reason why you would change your lifestyle. The reason why the Thar Roxx has the power of changing a lifestyle is because of how all of these things come together and work cohesively to give you a package that performs flawlessly in every condition that you put it to. And that's what makes the Thar Roxx so different. And that's why it's not just a brilliant SUV, it's a brilliant lifestyle SUV. And while we are nearing the end of this adventure, it's not the end of the story. A new adventure is about to begin very soon.